Welcome back to On Football. Today's review is going to be on some new gloves from Evo Shield. These are their lineman specific model that they just came out with earlier this year. You probably saw me unbox it a couple weeks ago. They're called the Evo Brawl. So I'm going to go into a detailed review and cover off on the same stuff I always talk about when I cover gloves. I'm going to give you detail on the fit, the grip, the ball feel, the breathability, the durability, and of course the price. So without further ado, let's get into the review. You guys know I always like to start off with the packaging. So you can see this is what it comes attached to. This is called the Evo Brawl. You see it says built for the trenches. Snap, brawl, own the line. So I like that they have, little lines for each of the different models. On the back it goes into a little bit more in depth. Talks about dominating the trenches, the right mix of performance and protection to reduce the impact you feel and intensify your blows. It's got strategic ventilation, vents on the top and bottom, and then it also has better protection, full coverage on the knuckles and lower palm, and then optional compression straps, removable strap for adjustable compression and support. So I can tell you that I really think Evo Shield did the research with this glove, and I'm going to show you why. So they talk about the padding all over the back of hand, and it really does cover the entire back of hand. This black section has padding, the gray section has padding. The only portion that doesn't have any padding is this right here on your index fingernail and then on your thumb fingernail. Other than that, the entire back of hand is padded. What I really liked about the front as well is you have this lower portion that's padded as well, and that's something that you see on the Hybrid Beast, something you see in all of the Adidas lineman gloves. And then what you have is the grip. You have the same grip that you have on the Evo Flash gloves and the Evo Blitz gloves. So that's going to allow you to grip the ball, something that some of the other gloves didn't always have. So you're still going to have a little bit of trouble in the wet, like most gloves, but it is something that is going to allow you to grip it and is going to give you kind of that ball feel because it's a lot thinner, a lot like the Evo Flash gloves on the palm. Then this is really unique. This is the only glove I know of that has this vented portion right there in the palm. So go ahead, you can take a look. That is mesh, it's vented, so your palm, this is right in the center of your palm, is not going to get as sweaty in any other glove. And for you linemen out there, you know how hot your gloves can get. Because it's fully padded on the back, there's really no ventilation. It's padded up here, there's no ventilation, so this is unique. They have this nice cutout. Now the last thing that is really different, again, from any other glove, and Evo Shield is known for the innovation, is that they give you an optional strap. So gloves like the Hybrid Beast, which is a great lineman glove, one of the best on the market, is going to have a wrist strap. A lot of you like that. Some of Under Armour's gloves have it, some don't. Some of the Adidas gloves, they have it, some don't. So this right here really allows you to make the decision for yourself. So here's the strap, and here's how you can take it off. So if you wanted to use it without the wrist strap and that extra wrist support, you can take it right off. And if you, again, wanted to put it on, all you do is open the closure, attach the strap like this, and close it down again. So I thought that is really important for all of you guys out there. Some of you guys like the strap, some of you guys don't. So you have it all in one glove with the Evo Brawl. Something that if you want to try for one game, you didn't have to have two pairs of gloves. Then they also, of course, just like all the gloves nowadays, they have the jock tag on the inside. It's going to let you know, you can put your position number there, your name, whatever you want to put, just like all the other gloves. So that's kind of really the difference between this lineman glove and some of the other ones on the market. So now let me get into the fit. The fit on these gloves, to me, is ideal. I mean, this is so close to your hands. It moves with your hands, moves with your fingers. It's not too thick on the back of hand, it's not too thick on the palm. So overall, I thought it had excellent fit, and I gave these an 8 out of 10. So as I said before, these do have the same grip as the Evo Flash and Evo Blitz gloves. So the grip is sticky, but I did feel like it wasn't the stickiest out of anything that I tested. So I did give these a 7 out of 10 for grip. Ball feel might not be something that is as important to linemen as it is for some of the skill positions, but if you're a center, you're always going to be snapping that ball, batting the ball down. For some of you who, might get a pick if you're lucky, ball feel might be important to you. So it's something that you should want to have if available, and these definitely have excellent ball feel. I think compared to all the lineman gloves, this neared more the top, so I did give it a 7 out of 10 also for ball feel. So the breathability on these gloves, as I said before, you've got this ventilation in the middle of the palm. You've also got these vents on the side of the fingers, if you can see it, on each of your fingers. So that's going to provide a little ventilation, but really the major point is right here in the middle. And again, versus some of the other gloves that don't have any ventilation at all, this is probably your top rated lineman glove because of these vents right here. So I did give it a 7.5. It's not as vented as some of the really lightweight receiver gloves, but again, in terms of lineman gloves, this is top of the line for ventilation and breathability. In terms of durability, this is a really solid glove. It does use the micro Velcro, so it's not going to stick to anything. It also means that it's super strong, so these straps are not going to come off or you're not going to lose them. So those are pretty durable. The only point on the glove that I thought was a little risky in terms of durability is obviously going to be this mesh portion. So this is not a compression mesh, it's not a stretch mesh, it's just your standard mesh. It's very thin, it can get cut by something. I mean, the chances are low, but if you're not careful, you have it around sharp objects, that is something that can cut in your glove. The good thing about it is, even if you do get a cut in your mesh, that is not going to, because it's double stitched all the way around, that's not going to impact a majority of the glove. So actually, some of you guys might even cut that out if you want max ventilation. But overall, I did give these an 8 out of 10 for durability. Okay, so now you have all the basic ratings of this glove. Like I said, I think it's one of the most excellent gloves on the market. It's a new player for this year. I look forward to what they're going to bring next year. You can find these all over the internet. You can find them on their website. They do retail for $60. That's about $5 less than the Hybrid Beast 2 and about on par with some of the lineman gloves from the other manufacturers. So if you like my review, remember to give me a thumbs up, share, like, and I will see you guys next time.